Hello there, great person, and welcome back to Let's Read the Wheel of Time. Today we're at chapter 28, and last time we left off, we had a little journey with Gwen through Tel'aran'rhiod, and now we're back at I don't know where. We'll just see. And so Nynaeve, Elaine, and Gwen, and possibly Matt will now go and look for answers in Tyr, I think. So let's see if anything comes that I did not expect today, and to have some fun with the chapter. Yeah, let's just have some fun with the chapter. So let's go. Okay, it's called A Way Out. It has the 5 dice, and so it might be a mad chapter. And I hope it is, because I like my mad chapters. It is indeed a mad chapter. So let's go. Okay, and he had ham and 3 apples for breakfast, which is pretty tasty, actually. I would have liked that as for breakfast today as well. So yeah, Matt, you enjoy that, please. He has had so much bad luck and bad things happening to him. He can enjoy his meals, I hope. Yeah, and I need if Gwen and Elaine came into his room, so we might start the journey today. Ah, interesting. In any case, it was good to see their faces. At first, it was. Yeah, interesting. So when Nynaeve presses her hand against his forehead, he's having flashbacks to before all the madness started. Before a weird Aes Sedai woman and her mortar came into their village, and before all the madness crept into their lives. It seems so long ago now. First book, I mean, when did I read it? Like half a year ago, a bit more than half a year ago. It feels like it's been so long since then, but I enjoyed every bit of the journey till now. Yeah, it continues. So he looks at them, at Elaine, at Gwen, and Nynaeve, and he thinks back to the times where he danced with Gwen and Nynaeve, and he's like, yeah, when everything was normal, I would have like danced with them, had some fun with them, and all the stuff you do as a boy in a village when you meet girls. And it has been so long ago. I really like the emphasis on the time that has passed since we started the journey. It's very cool. One pretty woman means fun at the dance. 2 pretty women mean trouble in the house. 3 pretty women mean run for the hills. My dad always used to say that. His dad was a wise man, I think. Or is, yeah, I think. I hope he's still alive. I mean, we've not been back to Eamon's Field, but I mean, last I know of him, he's still alive. So fingers crossed that that it at least stays that way for some time. And yeah, now he's thinking about them wearing the rings, and he's like, "Yeah, things are changing now." Interesting, yeah. And Nynaeve is just doing some small talk now. I hope they get to the point, because I think you can't fool Matt. At least not easily, and they probably can't fool him in any way, because he knows them. Elaine might fool him, but yeah. Ah, okay. I want you to carry a letter for me to my mother in Camelin. So he is not coming with them. I am a bit sad because I hope he's still coming with them. I hope that's just their plan, but like that they plan that he is gonna deliver the letter and then everything goes south and they have to all go, but yeah. I would appreciate you delivering the letter very much, Matt, Elaine said. Yeah, so why not? And he's like, oh, you've got such beautiful hair, Elaine. Yeah, what do I get out of it? He asks, why would he say that? They are friends. But I mean, I get it. He was through a lot. Are you a loyal subject of Endor? Do you not wish to serve the Lion Throne and your daughter heir? Yeah, technically, he is a subject of Endor, is he not? I told you that would not work either. Gwen said not with him. Yeah, true. He doesn't care. And Elaine's like, yeah, I thought it was worth a try. Why not? What did you say, Gwen? He thought, furious, that I'm a fool for any girl who smiles at me? I don't know. Elaine seems to be quite pretty, I think, so might have worked normally. I wish asking were enough, but you do not do favors, do you, Matt? Yeah, I think he's like someone who wants to. Yeah, this reminds me a bit of The Godfather. Like, I give you something, and one day you give me something in return. You know this. I think that's Matt a bit. I will dance with both of you, Gwen. Turn the page. But I won't run errands. Yeah, he wants something probably. And they're like, you always say, I want to see the world. And now we offer you to see the world. Why do you hesitate? And Nynaeve's very clever. I like that, yeah. And he very, very, very faintly remembers being in Camelin with Rand. Yeah, he was already like possessed then. Yeah. Nynaeve, I can't. Why not? Yeah, a chance to do a favor to the daughter heir of Endor, to see Camelin, to meet Queen Morgase herself in all probability, and you cannot. Why not? Yeah, that's Please, Matt, Elaine said. It is not that I don't want to. Okay, let's see. I cannot. The ambulance made it so I can't get off the island. Change that and I will carry your letter in my teeth, Elaine. Okay, he should probably not have said that because they are like, I have this magical paper that grants you immunity because it's signed by the Emelin Seed. Explain why would the Emelin want to keep here? Yeah. So they probably know that he blew the horn, I think. Do they know that? Do they know that? They might not know that. They might not know that. I think only Verin and the Emelin Seed and perhaps Moraine know it, I think. But I'm not sure. And yeah, he's not. Matt's like, yeah, it is just because I was sick. Nah, no, mate, no. Oh, and Nynaeve was casting something. Oh, she tested if he's healthy because he said, yeah, I'm not healthy. That's why she gives me. Yeah, so Nynaeve's just like, okay, let me check that. Nope, you're lying. Nynaeve looked at you, the Emelin, I mean, managing to loom even if she is a foot too short for it and bullying. Okay, whatever. Okay, she says because of the dagger. I don't think they will believe that. Made it so I cannot cross a bridge or board a ship without an order from her. But they have an order. Yeah, interesting. They're gonna get it into so much trouble if they use the order to free Matt, though. It's gonna be bad. But you... It's not that I do not want to help, I just can't. But you will if you can get out of Tavlon, Nynaeve said intently. You get me out of Tavlon, I'll carry Elaine to her mother on my back. You've not said that. And Egwene's like, Matt. No, Matt. No, just no. And he's like, yeah, women don't have humor. Yeah, Matt, I don't think that's... Whatever. Yeah, they give Matt the parchment. What the bearer does is done at my order and by my authority. Obey and keep silent at my command. Swan Sanche, Watcher of the Seals, Flame of Tarvalon, Emelin Seed. Yeah, so that's his get out of jail free card. Is this real? You didn't... How did you get this? Matt said. Yeah. It isn't forged if you know, if you think that's it. Yeah, it's not forged. It's like very heavy stuff. But is that so clever to give him that? Perhaps. I don't know. I mean, I imagine the wheel just wants it. The wheel wills it, so it will happen. Okay, it will get him past the guards and onto a ship. You can consider it in Morgase's hands now. he says about the letter. So yeah, he's gonna do it. I hope he does it. That would be so fun. Him and Morgase. That would be such a weird and fun interaction. I really hope we get that down the line. And he's like, "Do you have money? I need some money." And then he's like, "Why did you have money? Did you gamble away all your other stuff?" And he has the money from the fight against Galad and Gawain, so I will manage. Don't you listen to what people say? There's civil war in Kärchen, and I hear it is bad in Tier 2. Civil war. Why is that? Is that because of the white clothes, or is that because of the Dragon Reborn thing? Again, he's like, yeah, I can make it out. Okay, so Matt is now going to try to deliver the letter. Okay. And again, they talk about home. Why is this chapter emphasizing home so much? Is something going to happen in Emansfield? Or has it just been so long that we were there that Jordan wants me to remember Emansfield? This is a bit weird. Like in this chapter, it has now come up 3 times that Emansfield, like that it exists and how it was in the past. Yeah, this as well. Nynaeve and Gwen talked as if they would never see it again. This is very bad. Oh, this gives me such an uneasy feeling. Gives me a really uneasy feeling right now. This chapter, the way it tackles Emansfield, does not make me happy. I'm afraid that something very, very bad is gonna happen. Yeah, and they interesting as well. He was sure their eyes moistened, but when he tried to change the subject, they brought it back again. Yeah, they cling to it, their memories of the past, even though they went through the archway. And as well, Elaine talked to him of Camelin. Why do they talk about the past? Is it because they have distanced themselves through their actions from the past, and they want to remember the good old times? You know what I mean? Yeah, and he's like, I think he's totally into Elaine, by the way. Yeah. A man would have to be fooled to let himself get involved with a woman like her. Yeah. Ah, interesting. Look, you've done me a favor here, he said, Matt says. Touched the Emmeline's paper on the table. A big favor. I know you're all going to be Aes Sedai, and you will be a queen one day, Elaine, but if you ever need help, if there is ever anything I can do, I will come. You can count on it. Did I say something funny? And they are like trying not to laugh. This is very similar to what Lan said to Nynaeve. I will be there for you if you call me. Okay, I have to think about this. For me, I think, I know Elaine is one of the 3 women with Rand, but this as well foreshadows a bit that Matt and Elaine might have, like it might be foreshadowing, I'm not sure, perhaps I'm wrong, but this might show a bit that Elaine and Matt might be a thing in, I don't know what exactly, they will be good friends or whatever, but this is like, yeah, because this parallels the Lan and Nynaeve thing a lot. Journey well and safely, Matt. And remember, if a woman does need a hero, she needs him today, not tomorrow. Okay, now they just laugh. Okay. Because he says, like, oh, I will protect you. I mean, that's honorable. Don't laugh at that. I know you're powerful, but sometimes even powerful people need people not as powerful to help them because they might have other skills or might see things differently from different perspectives. So I don't think you should laugh at him. I know why they laugh. You know, I understand that, and it's very logical in this situation. You know, but just like on a meta, like if I look at this from like a reader's perspective, like a bit distance from what is happening here, yeah, don't laugh at Matt here. Like you might need him when you expect it least. So yeah. Yeah, now he's happy. Cameron to see and Queen to meet. Yeah. Ah, interesting. Your own words will free me of you, Emmeline, and get me away from Celine too. You'll never catch me. You'll never catch my coffin. Does he mean Celine or the Emerald Seat? And I think he's talking about Celine. And again, Celine in this book is more like she just comes up. She just bleeds into the story a bit. Like in the last book, it was random as well, a bit, but she was there long. Like she was like 5 or 10, I think 6 chapters. Yeah, I think she was with Rand for and the guys for 6 chapters, about 6 to 8, and then she came back for 2 or whatever. Here she just pops up and goes away for like 2 pages. So weird. Something is going on here. And again, mad things about her here. I have the feeling that Selene is more important in this book than in the last. Even though she was a lot more present in the last book. But then again, it's like one of my things I really pay attention to because I find her so interesting. Like I love her, like the way she's written. It's so weird and interesting, and I love it. Anyway, that was the chapter today. I think it was not that much again, but I hope you still enjoyed the reaction. And yeah, I have some stuff to do these days, so I hope I will like post these reactions regularly still, but might be that I miss out a day, so don't be worried or so if I do. It's just that I had too much to do then and I couldn't fit all of my things into the schedule. But I hope I will see you at least on Friday, but hopefully tomorrow. I hope you have a great day, and consider liking the video as always and sharing it, and yeah, please take care of yourself. Bye.